Just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you're whipping your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a setting the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. It's your guy Tone right here, and we back for a Victory Monday podcast. The Chicago Bears take down I almost call them Oakland, take down the Las Vegas Raiders 25-24.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm still
sir.
getting used to that one
J-Mac.
too.
Yes,
A
sir.
nice dub. There we go. Right there. Jameis
Hey,
Winston.
Victory Monday.
Jameis Winston on you.
We're going to eat the dubs. And we're going to eat this dub for 2 weeks because we got to buy. Hey,
yeah, there you go. Double
Bears
figure.
took the victory on the road from the Raiders. Watching the game, it looked like it was a home game. The crowd was all into it for the Bears. It was, pretty loud for the Bears, and they went to Vegas and did their thing, man. It was an ugly win, but it was a win. That's all that matters to me.
Right.
It's in the
That's all that
W
matters.
column.
Yep.
It's in the W column.
It was
Man,
much needed.
How you feel
much
about
needed.
that game, man? You just saw.
Well deserved, much needed. What a way to close out a win. We can learn from this. We can learn from this. You just what they need to know is they're never out of the game. So I mean, with that being said, that's just
Facts.
I feel like it's a confidence booster for the team. So it's much better.
Never out the game.
Yeah, it's much better than last season. Much better.
Much because this is one of the games last year we would have lost.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd have found a way to lose this one.
Exactly. But like it, as Ben Johnson said, it builds character.
Yeah.
And you just keep fighting until that clock hit 000. And that goes to show you what playing to the end, where it leads you to a W.
Facts. Hey, so we started this segment on the show where the tone setter who set the tone for the game. Who you got for your tone setter, J Mac?
I don't know. This one right here is for the game itself. It's kind of difficult because we didn't
come out gangbusters.
Right. We didn't come out like that. But on the defensive side of the ball, I gotta go with the defensive side of the ball. I gotta get that to that first pick by Byard.
Yeah.
Because they was driving down and they was in the red zone and we got a pick. And it stopped their drive and it stopped their momentum. So
Facts. They got 0 points for that. All that driving.
Yeah. I will have to go with that. It kept us with a 3-0 lead early in the game. So I will go with that as a tone setter. How about
Kevin
yourself?
Byard was my pick as well, man. I wanted to say Tariq Stevenson because I thought he played a great game as well.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Kevin Byard pick set the tone because our defense capitalized on turnovers, whether it was getting the 3 points or the touchdowns. We kind of capitalized on that, and even though we didn't hold the lead the whole game, we stole points. They didn't get points on the board. You know what I mean? We got 3 here and 3 there. And your boy Cairo Santos put up what? He put up 9 points for us.
Yeah, in the first half, he went 4 for 4 in field goals.
He put up 12 points. Yeah, so
yeah. So I mean, special teams. It was a total team. It was literally a total team victory.
Facts.
The defense kept us in the game with those picks and the turnovers in the first half. The offense they sustained a drive at the end of the game to give us the lead.
The game
and
leading drive, yeah.
right, and special teams. Cairo with the four field goals, and Blackwell with the block field goal at the end. So it really was a total team effort.
Facts. Even though the damn special teams gave them all that great field position
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that drive.
yeah, and you know we held court. So um, I was actually I was ready for the L, to be honest with you. For the simple fact that because we couldn't stop, we can't stop the run. I know we'll probably get to that later, but we couldn't stop the run, and it was like they had control of that final drive. And man, I was just sitting here crossing my fingers. All like, we need a block, we need a block, and I was ready to turn the fucking TV off. I was like, this is L, fuck it.
Yeah, I
And
just
see,
thought it was an L. Because I don't even expect us to get a block. When
right,
when when they took the ball downfield and they got in field goal position, it's like, damn, we had this game, we didn't just gave this motherfucker away.
mm-hmm,
Damn,
mm-hmm.
because I ain't think we're gonna block a field goal. That shit
Especially
highly
from that
unlikely.
position, anyways.
Yeah, that was a
Because
great effort by Josh
right.
Blackwell.
And even the announcers, they said we barely get blocked field goals from people out there in that position, that far out. And just listening to Blackwell, he said Daly gave him a few pointers as to when dude going to be moving the ball. He slightly moved the ball, and that's where he can get a good jump. And
Yeah, I saw that. I watched that press conference, and they were saying Daly was doing his homework. He was watching tape on all the hand ball snappers for long
right,
snappers. Yeah,
right,
ain't that
and then
something?
then you had Ben Johnson said that what did he say? Hightower was like, yeah, Blackwell gonna get this one. Blackwell
Yeah,
gonna get this one.
I was like,
And
did this really happen that he was making this up? Because this seems like too good to be true, too good of a
right,
story to be true.
I
Yeah.
heard Ben Johnson say it twice. I
Okay.
heard him. He said it. He said it in the presser, and he said it in the interview with the Bears beat reporter on ESPN.
Yeah.
What the hell
Okay.
his name is? You know who he is. But he do radio with damn it, the other dude,
I know who you
Surf
talking about.
Master, Tom Thayer,
Tom Thayer. Yeah, I know who you talking
Jeff
about.
Joniak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was really excited for that. I was excited for the team. I was excited just period. We got a fucking win. We got a last second victory. We got a last second block field goal, and that seems to be the memo going around the whole NFL this season. We can
This
block
was
some
a
we can block some kicks.
This was a last couple weeks been some blocks going on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do
Um.
you go
Go ahead.
ahead?
You got it.
No, I was just finishing. What do you think about the game and the results and how we got there?
I felt like it was one of those games where the Bears had several opportunities to put touchdowns on the board, and those missed opportunities because we was kicking field goals. And I felt like it was a game that we won a turnover battle. We could probably lose this game.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
yeah,
shit. We
definitely.
can't put touchdowns on the board, but we getting turnover. I don't know about this game. This might be one that slip away from us. It'll
All
be a
right,
little disappointing going into the bye week. With a disappointing loss hanging over your head for a couple weeks.
I
You
agree.
know,
I agree. Because at one point we was winning the turnover battle 3-1, and we was losing the game.
right?
I was like, fuck. So we came out in the second half and we actually buckled down, stopped them on their initial drive of the second half, and even though I think we went down and scored a field goal, we slowed them down quite a bit, but unfortunately not in the run game.
Yeah,
So I think we need to. I think if we're gonna turn a team one dimensional like that, we got to be able to stop the run. And you know, their pass game was trash.
Yeah, they didn't want to
But
throw the ball no more. Really,
right, but we couldn't stop them from running the ball.
right?
So why do you got to pass if you can't stop us from running? We don't need to pass. I
So
just go ahead.
no, I said leading up to the game, I was saying to myself, I hope this is not the breakout game for Ashton Genty. He's been playing pretty bad, the first 3 weeks of the season. His average is looking terrible, and Bears can't stop the run. I hope this ain't the breakout game for him because he gonna
Yeah.
embarrass us. I remember seeing him in college, like he gonna embarrass, and this was the breakout game for him. I was
Yeah.
like, damn it, but
And to actually see this kid play, game wise, not in college, that dude he got some real contact balance. You cannot hit him up top. He would just straight bounce off you
yeah, he's
and
too
keep it
powerful.
moving. Yes. And to to me, Nashawn Wright, he is not the corner. He is not the answer at corner.
I mean,
You
clearly he's the backup, but what can you do? What can you do?
right.
You ain't gonna have a starter on your bench, so
Yeah, when that's another issue. We ain't what do we have as backups?
backups. We got backups as backups. They go they gonna look like they're gonna look like backups when they get a chance to start because they're backups
Right,
for a reason.
right. I am so glad they didn't exploit that. I am so
Yeah,
glad that we knocked them out of the passing game that they couldn't exploit that because they got speed. They got mad
yeah.
speed.
They got timid to pass late after those picks. They was like shit. You can see that they
Yeah.
didn't want to pass the ball no more
Right, right, right. I
because
like that.
we were clocking them. The Bears saw every pass coming. They could see it coming, so we were clocking them.
Yeah, well, we couldn't. Even though we got the picks, we still not getting no pass rush. We got. I
Yeah,
don't know. Just watching the game and watching how Max Crosby just disrupted that whole offensive line. I don't know. I need some of that from one of ours. I just need just a smidget of it. Disruption. This dude, the batted pass, that was just all him. There wasn't Caleb. It was just all him.
it
He
was just
got
all
it
his
on.
recklessness
Right.
out there on the field, just wrecking your game. Yeah,
Yep. He got them paws up, went and tracked the ball and took off. But I like the adjustment Ben Johnson made in bringing in Trapillo to actually stall him a little bit and move Benedette over there to the left side. And
yeah, I saw that too.
after the second half, dude was obsolete.
No, he
He
had
was
a
out. I
didn't
just
he
seen
had
one
one
play in the
after.
second half. One play. That's all I got from him. He wasn't as dominant
Okay,
as he was in the first half.
yeah, okay,
That's how I look at it.
but yeah, we got help coming, man. We got help coming with this bye week. Some players should be healthy to help us on the pass rush with Austin Booker. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers that he'll be back after this bye
Well,
week. We
well,
got
we
2 weeks to get him ready.
yeah.
So,
But he
um,
should be ready. He should be coming back all after the bye week, right? They
right, he
said
should be
four
coming back
weeks.
out. So the first game after the bye against the Commanders, he should be back.
Okay.
Hopefully, he's healthy enough. Yeah, and then we got help coming in the corner position. We
You
have
think Gordon will be ready?
I think Gordon should be ready too. 2 more weeks. He's already been out what the whole damn season. 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
He should
Right.
be
It's the
ready,
same.
man.
The same as Edwards too. The same as
Yeah,
Edwards.
Edwards.
They
He
they
should have
should
help.
be ready.
Man, the defense should be looking a lot better with the exception of Jalen Johnson. But he'll probably still be out.
Right.
We'll have our most of our key players, our starters, back in the mix, and that should solidify the defense a little more. Hopefully, we get a pass rush when we get Booker back. Hopefully, we can tackle better when we get Edwards back. Hopefully, we can cover better when we get Gordon back.
Okay. It was well. I guess we'll discuss that in a minute because
Go
I
ahead.
was just
Hit. What was you about to say?
no. I was going to say, where do you think we're going to play Gordon? Do you think they'll will put Gordon on the outside or he'll be staying in the slot? because
That's a great question.
because
I
Dennis. Uh, Go ahead. I was
no,
just
go ahead.
saying, according to Dennis Allen, he want to move him around. So
Yeah, and he should. If he sees a matchup where this is beneficial to the team and it's on the outside, put Gordon on the outside. You know, if he
my
sees a
only
matchup
thought,
where
my
he needs
only
him in the
thing with
slot,
that is because he's missed most of training camp. Where would he get would most of his reps come in the slot? Because he's barely because of missing most of the training camp, and he had no really reps on the outside.
he's a veteran, man. I would expect him to pick up, know the defense, and be able to pick it up.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I
That's
understand you
what I
saying he's a
expect.
veteran, but it's just he ain't played he ain't played the outside since his first year in the league.
Right, right.
And they tried bouncing him in and out, and then they just stuck with him in the slot. So that's the only thing I'm thinking about.
I think it's
I
all
mean,
mental preparation. He can play corner. He can play corner. He can move around. He ain't a rookie. I think it's just mental preparation. I'm being outside this year. These are my these are things I gotta look for. These are my this is the offensive defensive scheme. This is what the offense is looking for. Yeah, he a veteran. He can if he watch tape, he ain't just looking at the slot position when he watching tape. I hope not. I hope he looking at the whole field, you know?
all right. I don't know. I'm just looking at it from a practice standpoint as to getting the reps down in that position.
Yeah.
As they would like with the running back position or the receiver position, getting more reps to get acclimated with the position itself and what the position called for him to be productive. That's why I was going with it. But yeah, as you said, he's a veteran, so hopefully he can get acclimated and adapt real quick. But I
Yeah,
think
because
we
if
could
they're gonna
use.
move him around, if he knows the plan is to move him around, then he got to be mentally preparing for that and physically
Right,
preparing for that. So he should already be in the game for that. Yeah,
that's true. But uh, just move on real quick. Just to he ain't practiced the shit since damn near training camp. So I mean, you can be in as they say, you can be in the meetings, but it's nothing to replace reps, actual reps.
and that's I guess that counts for playing in the slot too. He ain't practiced, so I don't
Yeah,
think there's any difference. You know,
yeah,
he ain't practiced nowhere.
yeah. That's true. That's
you
true.
know, um, how do you feel about the offense? Where do you think they took a step back, or you think it was just the Raiders defense kind of dictating to the offense?
Probably a little bit of both. Um, they weren't ready for the Raiders. Probably weren't ready for the Raiders to come out and play the way they did, to play hard, um, to play with a sense of urgency, like they want to win. They're professionals too, so I think they wasn't prepared for that. And they was probably went out there lackadaisical, as if they're gonna drive down the field the first drive, and you know, again, I say it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
So um, I don't think they was like fully ready to come out and drive down the field as they have been these past, well, the first two games. Because the last game they didn't open up the game with a drive. So
right.
hmm. I'm wondering if should we start out slow and not open the game with a touchdown, because these
No.
last two games, no, the last two games we started out slow and we still ended up with a victory. So I'd rather take a
Yeah, but
dub.
I don't know if that's a recipe for success because I don't want to start out behind. You know, some team might we
Yeah,
don't get the
very
first
true.
drive, another team will get the jump on us. Now we got to
Right.
play from behind. Now they making us one dimensional and all that shit. And
Uh-huh.
nah,
Yeah,
we
it's
dictate the terms.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying? We go ahead and get our points on the board.
I think it's more so of I think we probably still searching for our identity a little bit, but I
Yeah,
can say we are resilient. We're not gonna
Facts.
quit.
I think I found our identity when I watching that game. Although Kyle Monungai only got like 4 carries, I think he should get at least 50% of the carries.
I
Had
don't
that
see,
change of pace
I don't see
back
no
with
wrong with that.
him and Swift.
I thought that's what we were going to be getting in the beginning, anyways.
Because his carries looked strong yesterday, and I think he should get 50% of the carry. We're gonna carry the ball what 25 times a game, 26 times a game. Give him half of those. You know,
Hmm.
we don't not necessarily making him the lead back or none of that. Just give him half the carries. you know,
Yeah,
have packages for him. You know,
yeah.
game plan with him in mind.
I don't see no harm in that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Get it. Yeah, get a kid some carries. See what he can do. Let him get out there. He can be a spark for your offense as well. And he can also
Facts.
get some of them tough yards.
We
'Cause
had
to me,
21.
him.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say him and Genty, they built the same.
Yeah, let's not do the comparison, man.
No, I'm talking about body wise. I'm talking about body wise. I said
yeah,
built. They built
yeah.
the same. They got this. And if you look at Swift, Swift is built. He's just a few pounds. I think he's a couple of pounds heavier than Monungai.
He's a lot taller.
I don't think it's that much, but I'm just saying. By he got more speed. But I'm just looking at they built, and most
Yeah,
of them 5'8", 204, 210. It's just about all their game. And I think Genty, he's more of a low to the ground bowling ball, run you over with speed type player. And Monungai, he's more of a bowling ball, but he's gonna come at you hard.
yeah.
I don't think he's gonna he
I,
got I don't think he got breakaway speed like Genty though.
nah, he don't. I ain't nothing to think about. but man, Genty broke away from us. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
I was like,
70 plus
damn.
yards. Was it 60 or 70 plus yards? But
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a ridiculous run, man. But I think if we can play Monungai more, we can wear the opposing defenses down. You know what I'm saying? And we might get
yeah,
that breakaway play from Swift if we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We got both of those backs coming in, changing up how we look. I think that could cause some problems for the defenses with that change of pace and beating them up like that. Now they gotta now they beat up. Now we can go ahead and
and hit
unleash
them with
that
their own
lightning on
run.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. But we gotta. I feel like we need to open up some holes in that line.
yeah. That line ain't got no holes.
Yeah, we ain't getting nothing, and
I
just
don't know what's that about. We had a
and
good. We had a the line had a good running game season. Like they would open up holes. We just wasn't hitting them. We was dancing around in the backfield.
you
But
think
this
that's what it
year,
was?
I I mean, not
You,
all the
you
time,
mean
but
this year or previous years?
last year we had holes. We was just dancing around in the backfield.
Okay,
This year we don't have holes.
uh, I I don't know. I hate to go back to fucking Getsy, but with to me with a less talented line, even with Getsy calling the plays, we could run the ball.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
were able to
yeah,
run the ball
right. Well,
better.
uh, I didn't think you was going back to the Getsy days.
We were
That's
able
why I
to
was,
run the ball better with Getsy before Shane. But yeah, same
right,
thing. I thought the offensive line was a better run blocking line in the
right,
previous years
and that's
than
bad
it
when we
is
got
this year.
that's bad when we giving Getsy props for the run game.
I don't want to get I don't give him props for that. I get a personnel the props.
Well,
The
hell,
personnel we
it's
had out there was the reason for that. Not him. Fuck him.
well, but that same personnel that we needed from the run game couldn't pass block, and now we
Facts.
need that personnel so we can open up the run game.
Facts.
And these motherfuckers can pass block, but they can't open up shit in the run game.
Also facts. we can't have peanut butter and jelly, man.
Right, we
We got
can't
either
have
peanut
both.
butter or jelly, not both.
Yeah, we fucked. We fucked. So at least I know in the passing game, I think we are a lot better. Caleb has taken a lot less sacks. He's getting rid of the ball
Facts.
faster. He's playing within the offense. We can't run the fucking ball.
Yeah,
I
those
don't
sack numbers are way down. Like
extremely.
the the,
And
the offensive line should grade high just because
yeah,
of that. Yeah.
and I think that leads us back to a pod that I think we did earlier to where I was saying Ben Johnson, he's gonna try to alleviate some of those sacks by getting Caleb to get rid of the ball faster. The way he scheme up the way he scheme up plays and call plays, he's gonna alleviate some of that to keep Caleb from getting rid, holding on to the ball, get rid of the ball faster, and get the ball out of his hands. So I think that pays big dividends as to why he's taking less sacks this season.
Yeah. I think they just been teaching him how to speed up, how to make his calls in the huddle, how to read the what defense they set in, and to go ahead and let go of the ball and stop trying to go for the home run. I think that's what they've been teaching him all
Right.
year long, and it's paying off right now. You know.
And that's
That's
that's that's that's that's all I've been asking. Play
yeah.
within the confines of the offense. When it's as we always say, when it's time for you to be Superman, then go be Superman. But
Yeah.
until then, play within the confines of the offense. You don't need happy feet all the time. And I'm seeing less and less of that. And I'm really impressed with that. I'm really happy to see that. And I'm really ready to see him take this next step as to being a true NFL quarterback. Playing within the confines of the offense and pulling out them superpowers when he need to.
Yeah.
The offense
How
looks a
how would
whole
you
lot better.
it does. It looks like a clean operation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. It
yeah,
looks like a clean
and
operation. I'm like, okay.
and
This is what
just
a NFL offense supposed to look like.
right. And I don't know. We was just talking about operation and it being clean. Yeah, I almost thought we were gonna shoot ourselves in the foot on that final drive. We overcame them pre-snap penalties by Cole Komet of all
Oh my
people.
God.
We had
I
two
thought we got that
pre-snap
cleaned up
penalties.
last game though, man. Shit.
Yeah, but we overcame that. We overcame that, and we still persevered and went down and scored. So I was pretty happy with that. I was really happy with that because normally those are drive killers, and it didn't
Those
kill
been
ours.
drive killers for us in the past for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And it wasn't this game, especially on that final drive. And
Nah.
I was really happy with that. That showed improvement in itself as well.
Facts. We had 8 penalties for 60 yards. They had 5 for 36. And I just thought we had, even though on paper it don't look like a whole lot, it was a lot of penalties in my eyes. I was like, damn, another one?
Yeah,
We need to cut that
but
shit out.
it just happens when you don't need it to happen, like
Yeah,
like the pre-snap penalties.
yeah.
That's when you least need it to happen.
Facts. Yeah, Cole Komet was pissing me off, man. Like, dude, you've been
Yeah,
playing this game for how long?
and he actually dropped a couple that hit him
Man,
in the
I know
hand.
one for sure hit him dead in the hands. I'm like,
Yeah,
the hell?
right. And he's normally sure-handed. He's very sure-handed.
Yeah,
But
I don't like drop call. I don't like drop passes that hit you in the hands. If it hits you in the
uh,
hands, it's quarterback ain't responsible no more. Once it hits you in the hand, this is your responsibility to catch it or not tip it and then cause an interception. It's your responsibility once it hits you in the hands.
yep. Once you hit the miss, you better grab it. You better
Yeah,
grab it.
facts.
Totally agree.
How do you feel about Ben Johnson? What would you grade him for yesterday's game as far as like his play calling, his game situations, situational football? How would you grade him from yesterday?
Some of the play calling, some of the play calling was fucking questionable. But it was average. I'm gonna go average because we won. Um, because we won, I'm just gonna. It was a C. I mean, it wasn't nothing spectacular. It wasn't nothing bad. We won the game. So I mean, he ran the ball when he needed to. We um we converted on that
Hmm.
last drive like we needed to. So to me, it was just average. Game, yeah, average. I'll give it a C. How about yourself? Well, yeah, I was just going off, just doing a C right off top because I wasn't. It wasn't nothing spectacular in my opinion. Like I said, we won the game, and to
Yeah,
me, that's all that matters.
it is, and he's a
We-
he's a young head coach. Although he's not a young play caller, he
Right.
still got different responsibilities as a head coach. Now he's got to decide, a whole lot more as far as in the game going on. So his play calling was shaky yesterday, but if he keeps
Yeah.
improving, he'll be all right.
A stumble bump, really?
Yeah,
Did he really have to run that play?
like really,
Or is he
stop
trying to
it.
show everybody I can teach this to any of my players?
I don't know what he's trying
Yeah.
to show people, but yeah,
And that
Caleb almost put the ball on the field, man. He almost put the ball on the field. Stop it.
it was another one that what was that the fake I thought that was a good call. Yeah,
The fake
you
flea
know,
flicker, I thought that was
yeah,
cool. Yeah, I thought that
I
was
thought that
cool.
was a good call. If we would
Yeah,
have gained more yardage out of it, then yeah. But I think they was ready for it. They was
yeah,
ready for it. He probably did it too soon in the game.
yeah. Like, don't try that again for a few more weeks.
Right, right. Oh man, I hate to bring this. No, never mind. Fuck them.
Go ahead,
No,
spit your shit.
no, because that leads me back to the pack turds because
Oh, okay.
they they tried the same shit last night against Dallas, but Dallas stopped it.
Yeah,
So Dallas was prepared for that actually. So you know, um,
the copycat league.
right, right, right. They seen Fluid. They seen Ben Johnson do it, so he probably figured he could do it too. But now I'm proud of Flus. We got a tie out of it, but fuck him. I rooted for him last night. I ain't gonna lie. I
Hey,
rooted for Flus.
I was tro- I was trolling, I was trolling, I was trolling the Packers tack turds, they fan
Right.
base. I was
Exactly.
like, we dominated them. Y'all can't even get by these dudes. What's up?
And not and they was weak. So I don't want to hear about we didn't have CD Lamb or they didn't have CD Lamb or who they didn't have. We played the same team and we beat them handily.
Yep,
Unlike them,
play the
they
same
had to
team.
go into overtime.
You can't
They
say,
had to
but
go.
the Bears beat Dallas. Y'all couldn't
Right.
even beat Dallas.
Y'all couldn't. Y'all couldn't. Y'all couldn't. So there we go. Now it's time
Facts.
for wait on week 14. And
Oh yeah, I can't wait to play.
hopefully we'll be more warmed up. Um, a better team. We have a better identity,
Man, we
and
better be. But from week 4 to week 14, we better
yeah,
be a much better team. That's 10 weeks,
much
man. Come
better,
on.
much better, much better.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Like I said, just taking it week by week, one week at a time,
Yes, sir.
1 week at a time.
And how would you grade Dennis? How would you grade Dennis Allen's defense?
I'm gonna go. We got the win. Again, I have to go average because we can't stop the run.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like we took we made Dallas one dimensional by scoring a ton of points. They had to stop their run game.
which was
And
killing us.
right. So we made Las Vegas one dimensional by taking away the pass game, but we couldn't stop the run. So we got to marry the two. We got to be able to marry the two.
Yeah,
And that's I don't know how long that's gonna take. To me, it seemed like it's taken. It's the fourth game of the week, and we going into a bye. So hopefully, but week 6 we can see some type of improvement, and we quit giving up 100-yard games.
Man, like, what's up with Big Bill? I thought he was our answer, man.
No, no.
He-
When you got two guys that can move one dude, that ain't no answer. And you can see, and unfortunately, you can see our D linemen getting moved off the ball at least 2
yes.
yards a pop. I mean, they just moving them.
I feel like they like are these professional players, these high school players, because we just moving these dudes around.
Yeah, just. I mean, just easily just turning them like
Yeah,
like they tackling dummies. Here you go. Here go a lane for you. Here you go. Here go another lane for you.
yeah. Come on,
Here
y'all
go
gotta
one up
have
the middle.
some dog. Don't let nobody move you around like that. You a grown ass man.
Right. But
Move you
you
around like
got
a toddler.
right, but you when you got two 300-pounders moving one 300-pounder, you either got to drop that anchor or you just get moved. Is just that simple. And you probably got two of them dudes that could probably squat 400-500 pounds that can push a 300-pounder with no problem. So I want to see some of that
Yeah,
blocking from our line.
facts. Open up the running holes,
Right,
running
that's what
lanes.
I want to see from our line. We doing well in the passing game. Well, we stopping. I mean, they still getting the rush home, but I mean not as fast. But we need to open. We need to open up. We need to see some of them duo blocks up the middle.
Look at this. Look at this. Our running backs had our runners. I ain't gonna say running backs, but Caleb is part of this. 26 carries for 69 yards. They only have 5 more carries than us. 31 carries for 240 yards, dog. Look, we should be 200-yard rushing with 26 carries.
At least 100. At
Somebody
least
got to
a
crack
hundred.
100.
Ain't not once this season has anybody cracked 100.
That's
And
crazy.
I think Caleb is the only one that cracked 50, isn't he?
I think
This
so.
season.
I think so.
So that running game is fucking putrid. And
And you saying that he's the only one this season to crack 50. They had two running backs to crack 50 in this one game,
yeah,
Mostert and Genty.
we could have had Mostert in the
Yeah, but
free agent pool.
he
He's
would be
injured.
DeAndre Swift to us. We already got that back.
Okay. You see Mostert as a quick running as a speed
Hell
back.
yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
he's a speed back.
Okay.
You don't see him as he's a speed back.
Well, I never really watched him. I just know about all the touchdowns he scored down there in
Miami.
Miami, and then
Yeah.
I get bits and pieces of it. I never really watched his game. You
Yeah, I
know.
see him as a speed back. We
Okay.
got that. We need a motherfucker that's gonna come down there and just blow your head off.
Yeah. I don't know. That just takes me back to the draft. We it's I
Is
mm,
Roshan Johnson still a running back?
I know he's still on the roster. He got a tackle last night with that Guardian helmet on.
He's a guardian. He's not a running back. He's a guardian.
Yeah, yeah, he's on the roster. That's all I can say.
What a
We ain't,
waste.
we ain't seen Travis Homer. And I don't know. I keep thinking about the running backs that we do have. You went and got Colston Loveland. I think Ben should have went after his running back then instead of his tight end. But I just
Well, you already
solely
know how I
think,
feel about that pick. He should have went out to his tackle, his left tackle.
yeah.
But yeah,
But I just
I
it's a Ben Johnson pick. That's all you can say.
yeah
It's a Johnson
yeah.
pick to go after a tight end. And you see Warren, I know they two different tight ends, but you see Warren tearing shit up over there in Indianapolis.
And I'm sure Loveland could too if the Bears would use him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but
Just don't use him.
I remember them doing draft time and them asking Dennis Allen who would be a more headache to defend, Colston Loveland or Tyler Warren. And Allen was like Warren. he would be a more of a headache than Colston Loveland.
Hmm.
And I was just going back to that, and I'm watching how Indianapolis is using him. Getting
Yeah,
plenty of targets, and I don't know in Ben Johnson's offense, no one is going to be targeted heavily. You got too many damn weapons.
yeah. I don't know if that's a gift or a curse.
Right now, it's a curse because we need to learn how to utilize every weapon that we got.
Because imagine if you're not using Coasting Leveling. Imagine if that was just our left tackle, our starting left tackle. That would be a better scenario for us. You know what I'm saying? But we got a player that we drafted high in the first round that we're not even using.
Not yet. He's out with a hip injury, hip flexor,
Yeah,
or whatever it
hip
is.
injury. But prior to the hip injury, he was barely being used. But I just hope when we come out this bye week, they got a game plan for him to, include him in the offense.
I hope they got a game plan for everybody. I mean, to get
Yeah,
you got a gang of weapons, and that's one thing that we've talked about with Ben Johnson is he know how to use his weapons.
I feel like
So
he should have a game plan for his weapons every game. All right, if we can't get it to DJ or Rome, let's pivot to Colston and Komet. You know what I'm saying? If we
hmm
can't get it to if DeAndre Swift and Manung got getting stuffed, let's get it to DJ and Rome. Just pivot during the game.
right,
You got all these weapons. You don't have to be stuck on this one person or this one thing. You
right.
know.
And I think we also talked about how he changes up the game plan in the middle of the game.
Hmm.
And with the exception of yesterday's game, we haven't really seen that too much yet. So
Right.
is it that he's still learning the roster, or he's still learning what is it that's causing that he can't,
That's a great
or he
question.
haven't called the game, you know, to that magnitude.
I think he's still learning the roster. I think he's trying. I don't know about trying. I think he's sticking to his veterans and he's looking for a home run. He's he's Caleb Williams. He looking for a home run.
That could be it. That could be it because as he's known for I like explosive plays. He
Yeah,
like explosive plays. So I'm surprised we haven't. I mean, I think we'll see more of it because shit. Well, we ranked number 2 or 3 in explosive plays
something like
for the
that.
season.
And I think if he finds that player that's gonna give him explosive plays, we're gonna see him go to that player more and more. But like you said, we he got too many weapons. He got to spread it around,
Yeah,
But I don't know.
because I can see Zacchaeus I can see Zacchaeus and Burton being that out the slot.
Yep,
I can see them all coming out the slot doing that. I
yep.
think they all can I think they all can do well coming out the slot. I I think all of them can do well in just any fucking position at on
Our
the field.
receivers are versatile enough to play the
Right.
slot or on
Thank
on the
you.
outside.
That part. That's what I was trying to get to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they all are very versatile where they can play inside and outside.
yep. But I'm
And
here sitting here
I'll
look. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'm
No,
sitting
I
here
was
looking
just
at.
saying.
Go on, man. Do your
no,
thing. Do your
no, I
thing.
was just saying. I was just expecting them to, as the kids and Burden, to be featured in the offense more, especially from the slot and their speed.
Yeah. Sitting here looking at Luther Burden's stats. He had -4 yards on 2 receptions, 2 targets. So they didn't use
Yeah,
him
that's
properly.
right. That's the behind the line of scrimmage type shit.
Yeah, they didn't use him right because he should never. Your receiver should never have -4.
No, not
Yeah.
catching anyways.
Yeah,
Not
with his
catching.
speed too. With his speed too. Yeah.
Right.
You
But
using him
it's
wrong. You using him
I
wrong.
think that's it just goes to show I don't know. You got too many. Well, I ain't gonna say you got too many plays because it's not a lot of plays being ran behind the line of scrimmage, and
This ain't Getsy.
the few plays that did get ran behind the line of scrimmage, unfortunately, they got blown up.
Right.
And just watching a few games yesterday how some teams run screens. I got jealous. I'm like, damn, why we can't run screens like that?
I always get jealous, bro. I watch other teams and they screen game be working to perfection. I'm
Yeah,
like, why our screen game can't work like that? What do we do it wrong? I
we
don't
doing
know.
everything wrong. It look like
I don't
I,
know.
I don't I don't know if it's Swift getting ahead of the blockers too fast or I don't know because it seems like other teams they set their runners they set their blockers up and then they take off. Once they see a crease, it's like Swift
Yeah.
just take off beforehand. You're like fuck that crease, I'm gone.
Y'all too damn slow with that block. Setting
Right.
up this block. Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
Yeah, and I was
uh,
expecting him to break one yesterday, at least
I
a
was
screen, because
too.
he good for one at least 20 to 30 yards a
Yep.
game, a
He gonna
nice
break one.
screen.
But I was expecting him to break one for real.
And
And
to
it just
me,
didn't
those
materialize.
when he do that, those are they're not I ain't gonna say game changers. Those plays in itself all kind of set the tone for the offense when he break off a big screen.
Hmm.
It sets the off it energizes the offense. And when he get a good run like that, we actually score when he break a
And
good screen.
when he breaks a good screen, hopefully soon, I think the Bears should run the next play that looks just like that, but it's something totally different. Just to throw the defense off. Like, okay, they finna try this shit again. Nah, we got something
Hmm.
else. Bears be like, we got something else. But it look like it's gonna be the same play, but it's not. It's
Oh,
something totally
like
different.
like like that play Getsy pulled in down there in Tampa Bay, the same play 3 plays in a row.
That shit. Like that shit. But not the
But
same
something
play.
different. Right. There you
Right.
go, but something different.
But
You
not the
get a
same
different
play.
route or something. Yeah, I
not
get
not like
exactly what
where
you mean.
well, who was the team that was where the DB told him what play they was gonna run? He said, I knew I
Yeah.
forgot the yeah, that shit.
Yeah, right, exactly. Mix that shit up. Keep it as Ben Johnson like to say, keep everything the same but different.
Facts. That's what he does. I want him to do
Keep
some of that.
everything the same but different.
Our receivers got to catch the ball, man. I'm looking here at Cole Kmet in Rome. Cole Kmet had 9 targets, only 3 catches.
I mean, they
I mean,
actually
some of
hit
it
him
was
in
not
his
on him,
hands
but
though. I think 2 of them actually hit
yeah,
him in his hands.
so he should have man 5 of those 9. He should have 5 of those 9, not 3.
Yeah, and
That's a
I think
terrible percentage.
right. I think 2 of them actually hit him in the hands.
Rome had 8 targets, 4 receptions. If you're gonna be a number one receiver, you got to catch more than 4 out of 8.
Got to. But I haven't rewatched the game yet, so I haven't
Yeah,
seen exactly are they overthrows or they just missed
I mean
throws
it might be
or
an overthrow or 2 in there, but
right, right.
out of 8, you only got 4.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't
Hell,
that
I
many
think DJ
overthrows.
DJ only had 5 targets.
4 receptions.
So
So
I
he
don't
catching the
know.
ball when the ball coming his way.
Yeah, they very short routes,
Right.
quick outs, or
Hmm.
not scheming up anything downfield. Or you
I'm
got it
waiting
in the
for him to break
backfield.
one of those
Or
too. I'm waiting for him to
yeah,
break one of those too, because he's good for that.
yeah,
Who did you like other than Kevin Byard? Who did you like on the defense? I liked Tariq Stevenson's game. He played a good game.
yeah.
I thought he's slowly but surely coming out of my doghouse, bro. He's been in my doghouse since last season's game. You know the game I'm talking about. But
Hmm.
he's had 2 good weeks in a row now. Really good weeks in a row. He's slowly but surely coming out of my doghouse. I'm feeling better about him. He got his mind on it. He got his mind in the right place.
Well, I like that. Also, I liked Terrell Stevenson as well. I mean, I gave him a blank slate. This whole new
I know you
season.
did.
You got to wash that shit out.
Mhm.
The first 2 games, no, he didn't look too good. But at the same time, he's turned it around these last 2 games, and to me, he's looking like a number one corner that we need to step up in place of
Right,
Jalen.
right.
Um, so it's either him or Noah Sewell. In
Hmm.
coverage, that he lacks coverage. It's just to me, it's the same as T.J. Edwards. T.J. Edwards get lost in coverage as well. But as far as attacking the run game, he's there, and he still got some work to do. But I like him and Stevens, and to me, him and Stevens is like going neck and neck as far as defensive players and for that game.
Yeah. Where your boy at?
Which
Montez
one?
Sweat. Montez Sweat.
And we don't want to
Your
talk
money
about him.
man.
We don't
Your
want to
money
talk
man.
about him, do we? We don't want to talk about him, do? Wait a
Your
minute.
money man.
You want to know who showed up on the stat sheet?
Who?
Come on, man. Damrod.
Oh shit. Dom Rob. He did have a nice play in the backfield.
Yeah, Damrod. Yeah, he showed up on the stat sheet. He's showing up more than Dio.
He only had that one tackle, but
What did Dio
it was
have?
a Dio had one tackle.
And he's a starter.
He's a starter.
So again, I know what you're gonna say to it, but I need something out of my ends.
Oh,
And
for sure. I'm
you
not
see
disagreeing with that part. Yeah.
you see Max Crosby just wreck shop the first half. You see Tyree Wilson. That was the end that I wanted from I think it was one of them Texas schools. But anyway, you see him apply pressure and get a sack. Uh, so I need something from my ends. One of them high dollar ends. One of them. I need something.
To them
I'm
high dollar
sorry.
ends.
Yeah. Here we is. We sitting up waiting on a fifth round pick to come in and be the game changer as far as pass pressure and pass rush is concerned. That says a lot.
Hey, but you knew who these two guys were before you got grabbed them. You knew who
I
Sweat
knew who
was
Dio
before you
was.
grabbed him. You knew who
I thought
Dio
Sweat
was.
would have been better because of what he was putting up in Washington. I guess once my man
But when
got
you see
paid,
what he put up in Washington, it wasn't no 10 sack seasons in there. You know what I'm saying?
nah, but it was still better play.
He
It
wa-
was
he
still
was
better
he
play.
was he was average to slightly above average DN. He wasn't a Pro Bowl level DN. He was definitely wasn't all pro. So you knew who he was before you grabbed him. That's Poles. So he just showing you who he is. He ain't special. Sweat is not special. He might be getting paid money that he may make people think he's special, but he's not special. He's never been special. He's a good complementary player to the rest of them. They had that line on in with the Commanders. They had a great defensive tackle. They had
Oh, that
another
ain't what
deep.
they sold us on, man. They sold us a pipe dream.
You
They
gotta
said
watch
he's a
football. You can't.
multiplayer. He's
You
a
gotta watch football.
multiplier.
You know he ain't that guy. That's some Flus talk
He's
right there, boy.
he's a multiplier. But it is what it is. I just want to see more. Yeah,
Yeah,
he might be one of them cap casualties that we can't. Well, I don't know because we got a lot of motherfuckers on the team that we can get rid of. And
I don't
that's
know what his
a
cap
lot of
hit gonna
dead
be as
cap.
far as
That'll be
dead cap.
a lot of dead cap. A
Yeah,
lot.
I don't think that's happening under Ryan Poles. He don't do the dead cap.
Yeah,
Not
not
dead
not
cap.
just yet, anyways.
Yeah, I
But
mean we don't have no potential superstars other than maybe Caleb to pay. Maybe
yeah,
Rome, Caleb and Rome. I don't see
yeah,
any other potential superstars that we have to pay. So we still early on the Burden and Loveland thing. So we ain't got to worry about them. It's a rookie
and
year.
that's real early,
Yeah, we don't know who they're gonna be, what they're gonna be. So yeah, I don't see no cap casualties.
right? Well, Wright might be coming up for an extension next season.
Right, that's not a superstar right tackle though. He's a good right tackle.
Yeah,
They better not pay him top right tackle money.
you never know. We'll see. That
When
is a
you
right
got
and post pick.
Yeah, when you got two players waiting in the wings that could probably play his position almost as well, not quite, but they still young. They could probably reach his potential, his level, his floor. When you got Trapillo and Theo Benedict, yeah, they might be able to just step in. You ain't got to pay him a lot of money.
Probably not. But I think, well, we already talked about it. They drafted Trapillo to be that left tackle, and he ain't.
He can't move his feet.
Nah, nah. And you've seen some other college players switch from left to right, and I guess he just ain't it at left tackle in the NFL. You might just have to stick to the right side and either move right to the left or let him go in free agency or trade him.
Yeah, I love to see how Wright looks on the left tackle for a few games just to see what it looked like.
He didn't look. It
When
didn't look good in Tennessee.
yeah,
That's all. That's my boy.
I mean,
Uh,
but he he could be a different player now. He's got some experience under his belt since early in his college career. He might know a thing or two. Who knows?
yeah. It's all about getting acclimated back to that left side again then
Right.
and see
I
how
just
that
love to see
plays
what it looked
out.
like. 'Cause he seemed like he might be able to handle it. Um, the word was that your boy Karan Amagaji had all the measurements to play that position and the feet, but he ain't got the heart.
Yeah,
From what we see.
yeah, right. And he just ain't ready. It, that just takes me back to these coaches picking players. You
Yeah.
know, that was a fluke pick.
That
Well,
no, that was a Poles pick. That was a Poles pick.
that was a
Pole
fluke pick. Just all because Flus went golfing with his dad or some shit. To me, that was a
okay.
pose pick. And I just remember the interview when he talking about how he called him out and yeah, I went golfing with your dad and blah 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 and
Hmm.
yeah, it was the whole backstory to that.
Yeah, that boy wasn't ready to be in the NFL. Coming out of the
Nah,
Ivy League.
right.
Nah.
As Pose said when he drafted him, he was a project, but not in
Clearly,
the third
the
round.
man had an
Not in the
injury
third
when you
round.
draft him, Pose.
Right. Not in the third round.
Yeah, not in the
Yeah,
third round. But
yeah. He could have been that later pick that
he would have still been there, seventh round.
Mhm.
I promise you.
He'd have been well. That was the
Him
year we drafted the punter. That was the year we traded back up and drafted Booker. So
right.
yeah, he would have been there. He definitely
Instead of
would have been
drafting
there.
the punter, we could have had Bucky Irving, who plays for the Bucks, Tampa Bay. He over there killing.
Well, you didn't know if Bucky Irvin was on his
That
radar.
would be our running back problem would be solved, huh?
I said you don't know if Bucky Irvin was
What you,
on his radar or
I don't know
who
why he
was it?
shouldn't have been.
Who was the running who was the OC then? He was either uh damn who was that
Getsy,
fucker?
wasn't
No, it was I think it was Waldron.
Waldron.
Cause no, you right. It was Getsy because I'm thinking this last season because instead of going after Josh Jacobs, they went after instead of going after Josh Jacobs, they went after Swift, and we could have had Josh Jacobs instead of Swift,
Facts. I hate
and
the
same
cut.
amount of money,
It's true.
same amount of money. I like Josh Jacobs. I liked him more than Swift,
Me too.
and he
He
won
always ate us
from
up.
and still is shit.
always ate us up.
And I read a few passages where he said he wanted to play for the Bears.
See,
Mm-hmm.
that solved two problems. We had our lead back,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to worry about him eating us up.
Right, right. Because to me, I think him and Swift signed the same contract. They getting paid the same amount of money. I don't understand. I guess Swift was more of a Waldron pick because you know how the type of running backs that he liked.
I don't like this idea of the coaches picking the players. We got a general manager that does that. I want the
Yeah,
I want the I want the general managers to listen to the coaches and then make his own decision.
Yeah, but you know how these coaches
That's
are.
his job to evaluate talent, right? He got a
Right,
scouting team. They bring all these players to him, whether they're free agents or college players. This is the players. These are the grades we gave them on this and this and that. Pick your guy. I
right. That's what they do. That's what they're doing for the coaches. Pick your guy,
don't
and to
like this
me,
idea.
yeah, they you should have went after instead of letting New England draft Travion Henderson, you should have got him at the
Facts.
with the number 10 pick. Or
Facts.
if you wanted Quinshawn Junkins, that dude tearing shit up over there in
Hmm.
Cleveland.
Hmm.
Should have grabbed him. You should have grabbed one of them running backs that was on your board instead of
Yep.
waiting until somebody else get him.
Now we got to
But
get a running back in the seventh round that don't have all the things that we need. But yeah,
right, he looked good. He looked good in college. His college tape, the last 2 years in college, not fumbling, good contact balance.
no,
He looked
I ain't
good in
saying he's a
college.
total wash. I'm just saying he don't have all the things that we need. We need that motherfucker
Yeah,
when he break through that first line of scrimmage to just take off.
yeah.
We don't have that guy.
We need to see that. We need to see what he can do.
Yeah,
Like you said, give him half the carries, at least 10 to 12 carries a game.
yeah.
Let him get a feel for the rock. Let him get a feel for the offensive line. Let
And
him
then
get
you
a
can see, be
feel
like,
for a house.
yeah, we can see, be like, oh shit, we got something here, or no, he ain't it. One of the two.
Right, right. Give him them carries and see what you got. Because obviously you must not believe in Roshan because he ain't got shit.
Nah.
He ain't been on the field but only on special teams.
Yep.
So
Rosh. Well, I was saying this already though. Roshan is not it. I don't know if you remember from last season. I was like, yeah, Roshan ain't it, man.
yeah, we don't know what he is. We don't
We
know if
don't know
he's a
what he is.
power back, a scat back, or a receiving back,
He's a
or
goal
just
line back, but them concussions gonna keep him from playing a goal line back.
yeah, 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 exactly. Oh
Huh?
man, that just speaking of goal line, that's something we ain't mentioned. We was what 1 for 3 or 1 for 4 in the red zone yesterday, and we were at one point we were one of the top
Yeah,
teams in the
something
red
like that.
zone. We didn't
Yep,
we
we was
didn't
one for four.
convert
One
in
for four.
yeah we didn't convert in the red zone.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
so
dropped our average down because we were one of the top teams in the red zone. We were also one of the top teams in third downs, but we had a bad day in third downs as well.
right.
We
So
were
again,
7 of 16.
that just takes me back to a real total team effort.
Mm-hmm.
Total. Because at one point, the offense, we getting turnovers, can't move the ball. They play like trash. Defense, getting gashed in the run game. They play like trash. Special teams, giving up big return yards. They play like trash. But when
Yep.
it came down to it, when we needed a play, offense showed up, defense showed up, and special teams
Special
showed
team
up
show.
when we all needed it. So I give a hats off to the team when we actually needed them to show up, and they came through and they persevered. And again, that teaches character, and I believe that could be a big momentum boost for the team.
And I think Caleb Williams is slowly but surely getting all the haters off his dick. He, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
He's playing solid football. He's playing good football. Matter of fact, not just solid. He's playing good football. He's playing within himself, and he's better for it. And the team is better for it. And the haters, they they not as loud as it. They're not as loud anymore. And as the season progresses, I think Caleb gonna have everybody be like, okay, we was wrong, or they ain't gonna say nothing at all. One of the two.
well, as Bear fan right here, I'm one of those haters. I'm finna back up off of them a little bit because I'm seeing better quarterback play from the pocket. I'm
Hmm.
seeing him make better decisions. He's stopped everything that I talk shit about Caleb, I'm seeing much better improvement. So yeah, I'm gonna be one of those haters to take a step back and watch him progress to be a very good NFL quarterback.
Yeah, we're
That's
not gonna
something.
we're not gonna throw the generational talent label on him.
Oh
He's gonna
no,
he's gonna be a
I'll never give him that.
very good NFL quarterback.
Very good, and I think he has the potential to be the best quarterback that the Chicago Bears have seen within our lifetime.
That's a
So
low
it's very
ceiling.
low, but at the same time, we have yet to see elite quarterback play on a consistent basis.
Franchise quarterback play.
Right,
That's what we're looking for. A franchise quarterback. And
right.
I think he's gonna be that guy. I really do. Barring any type of catastrophic injuries or anything like that, I think he's gonna be our franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I
All
mean
right.
the writing is on the wall.
Yep.
The writing is on the wall, and I just want to see it come to fruition. And you know, I'm gonna still, if he fuck up, I'm still gonna talk my shit like we always
Yeah.
do. You fuck up, we on your ass.
We on your ass.
So we don't care who you are, DJ, Rome, Caleb, Tremaine, all of them. We on your ass if you fucking
Ben
up. So
Johnson, Ryan Post,
there you
all
go.
y'all.
Well, we know you on pose.
He gonna have to show me some.
Yeah,
He gonna have to produce a Pro Bowler before I get off his ass.
yeah. I'm in the background. I'm in the background with that shade, looking, peeking around that corner on pose ass. So I see what everybody's talking about, and I hear y'all. I'm listening. I hear y'all. He
Yeah,
has
yeah,
made some
yeah. Always
boneheaded
keep an
moves.
open mind. Yeah.
There you
All
go.
right.
Keep
So
an open mind.
we're off next week as far as the Bears playing. So we gotta watch everybody else play, I guess. You know,
Watch everybody else lose.
anything watch everybody hopefully whole division loses. You
hmm
know.
hmm And I like
Um,
I like the slate of games that we got coming up after the bye because
mhm.
all the teams that's playing, they're not playing as good as we thought they would at this time. So I can see us winning at least
Facts.
4 of those 5 games coming up. I think the toughest test might be the
How
Ravens.
many of those five you said?
4.
Oh yeah, Ravens gonna be
I,
tough.
yeah,
But we
I
might be
think that's
catching
the
them.
tough. Right. I think
We
that's
might be
the
catching them without Lamar because Lamar injured himself.
right. I think that's the toughest game that we'll have to face.
Yep.
All the other games should be very winnable. Very winnable.
I I think the command
What was you saying about the Commanders? What was you saying about the Commanders?
I think we can beat the Commanders. I don't know if Jaden Daniels will be back in 2 weeks, but I think we could beat them.
Okay. We should be able to
Um,
beat we
I think
should
we
be
could.
able to beat the Saints.
Yeah, I think we should beat them easily. The
Yeah.
Ravens
They
game is
actually
up in the
played
air.
Buffalo tough, which was shock.
They did. They did. I was shocked as well. The Ravens game in Buffalo. I mean, in Baltimore, they still. No, I think we could beat them. I think we beat
We
them.
can beat them, but
They.
I think they're a better team, but they're a better, well coached team.
We just got to worry
But
about their running game because
yeah,
I don't think their
yeah,
defense is as good as they think it is.
yeah. Their running game.
That running game, that's our weakness. That's our Achilles heel, stopping the run. The Bengals,
Since
without Joe Burrow,
no
they ain't nobody.
right. Without Joe Burrow, they're nothing. They're nothing.
Nothing. The
Yeah.
Giants are the Giants. They got rookie starting at quarterback. I said the
And
same thing against the Vikings with JJ McCarthy. We should be able to beat them. We
we
had
should.
JJ beat, but our defense said no, let him get his first win at home.
Right. And we playing at home against Jackson Dart
Right.
and
Yep.
their plethora of
And
plethora
their
of
top
big
receiver is
name
out for the season.
quarterbacks. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly. Bad for him, but unfortunately, things are
Pass
things.
the ball.
I'm seeing 4 out of the 5 games we should be able to win, and as we just discussed, to me the toughest one is Baltimore
Yep.
at home. Well, Baltimore at home with their run game.
Right. And
So
hopefully by that time they've figured out the run defense. Or maybe they can't figure it out. Who knows? Maybe it is what it is for this season. This is our run defense, and we can't do nothing about it. But I hope they have figured something out. How as my man Lance Briggs said, plug those gaps. Everybody's got a gap. Don't be finding two people in the same gap. Now you got the other gap open for the running back to slide through. Hopefully we can plug those gaps
you plug them gaps and make sure you make the tackle.
and make sure they don't drive you backwards.
Make sure you make the tackle. You can plug them gaps all you want,
Facts.
but tackle, tackle, tackle. Nothing up
Tackle.
top. Tackle. Hit them
Tackle.
legs. There you go.
Especially with your boy in Baltimore. What's the running back name?
Henry,
Derrick Henry.
Henry
You better not
or
try to
Justice
tackle him up
Hill.
top.
Right.
Henry. You
Please
better not
don't.
try to tackle Henry up top. You
Right.
crazy as hell.
We don't
That's
need
your
a
life.
Josh. We don't need a Josh Norman moment.
Nah, we don't.
I can see Nashawn Wright trying to go for a tackle and getting Josh Norman.
Man, he better sit his skinny ass down.
I see it happening. I see it happening. I see it happening.
Yeah. All right, man. But on that note, I'm done. What you got, man?
Y'all hit that like and subscribe out there for some extra Bears content. Y'all hit my boy Tone up for the Setting the Tone podcast for his weekly NFL debut, Pick'ems. And y'all come out there and join us in the comments.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Hey, yo, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next go round. J
Yes,
Mac,
sir.
appreciate
That's
you,
that.
brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, and let's weed up for week 6 for another W
For
against
sure.
Washington. Let's
For
eat some
sure.
more eat some more.
That's the
Getting a little
redemption
hungry
game,
over
man.
here.
We got to redeem ourselves. We beat them.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely. I want to put that W on their helmet right there.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
For sure. For sure. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.